Hello everyone, my name is Alex and I am demoing the Twitter API for Unit 2.2 of the Tools of the Trade course. So to start, I want to give a disclaimer that the way we're going to use the Twitter API in this video isn't exactly how you'll use every API, and it's just used to give you a general understanding of how you would use Twitter's specific API. So to begin, most APIs you'll need to apply for a developer account, which essentially gives you access to using the API. Um, and it just allows the people that develop the API to know who's using it and what they're using it for. So this link I'll provide in the description, and it just is a link that allows you to apply for a developer account for the Twitter API. So after you've applied, you want to generally you'll get accepted as a developer almost instantly. And then you'll want to create a project. Okay, so after you have a developer account, you'll want to make a project for that you're going to use your API for. I will link this in the description. So you'll go to this website and then create a new project, and you'll name the project test project, and then you'll give it a use case and a description, and then you'll give it a name. And then now you've created your app. So when you create it, it'll give you an API key and an API secret key. This essentially identifies you, and it is also sort of like your password for using the API. So basically, they don't want people using the APIs maliciously, so this will allow Twitter to know who's using their API. And you'll want to make sure that you don't give your API key to anyone else because it identifies you and they could use it maliciously. So now we are on to actually using the API. So a very popular library that assists in usage of Twitter's API is TweetPy. This is just basically a Python library which gives you easier usage of Twitter's API. And I will link this in the description, but it's a link that basically tells you how to install it and gives various documentation. And we will probably use this or some of this documentation to demo the Twitter API. Okay, so we will want to install pip first, or upgrade pip. So pip already comes installed with Python. It's basically a package manager, which will let you install various libraries or packages that are used by Python developers. So to install pip or upgrade pip, you will use this command: python-m pip install-u pip, and it will upgrade or install or update pip on your machine. And then to install TweetPy, you'll use the command python-m pip install TweetPy, and it will install the TweetPy library for you to use your bot. And then now we should be set to go and write some code in PyCharm. Okay, so if we run this code, we will get all of the tweets of the accounts that we are following on our developer account. So as you can see, there's the first one, here's the second one, and it basically gives you the text for all of the tweets that your account follows. So what we're doing is we are importing the TweetPy library and then making an OAuth handler object from our API keys and API secrets. And then we're setting the access token for the OAuth handler using the other two keys. And we're making an API object using the TweetPy library, and then making an array of tweets that are generated from our timeline here. And then we will loop through the array and print the text. So you can get various things from each tweet. I'll go and find some real quick so that we can print off various things from each tweet instead of just the tweet text. Okay, I've looked through the documentation and I've noted that you can just print out the tweets for all of your home timeline tweets, and you can also make it to where this gets more than the number of tweets that it's getting right now. So when you print out all of the tweets, it'll give all of the information that you need to... It'll give all the information that you need from each of the tweets, or that you can use from each of the tweets. So we can just get this, specifically just get this text portion. So if we did tweet.text, it will show us only the texts of each of the tweets on our home timeline. So right now we can note that the only person I follow is Twitter. So it's only showing Twitter's tweets right now. And to verify that, we can do .user, and if we run it again, we'll see that it prints out all of this. We can change that to say .user.name, and it'll specifically print the name of the user. So we can see that all of the tweets that I have on my home timeline right now are by Twitter. So to make a change to that, I can follow UVA and then refresh and make sure that the tweets are on my home page. And we can see that the first two tweets are actually by UVA. So if we rerun this, we should see that UVA shows up more now. And we can also, we could print that and then print tweet.text. We could truncate a colon space onto that, and it'll show that and it'll print out the name of the oh, so we can only use the API a certain number of times, and we've actually used it to the max. But this will print the name of the user and then add a colon and a space and then print the text. So every 15 minutes you can only, the Twitter API limits the number of times that you can make a request to it, and we've actually hit the request limit, so we can't do it for this block of time anymore. But this is essentially a demo of the Twitter API. Thank you.